Hi, Bhavin. Good morning. Good to see you on today.
Good morning. Good morning, Amit. How are you?
All good, Bhavin. How are you doing?
All great. All great. Thank you.
Thank you for joining, Bhavin. Really exciting to be, here on video with you. Trying to understand your business, trying to understand, what your ambitions are going forward, and obviously the story behind what Pugmarks is today. What we would do is maybe I'll ask you some questions. I would want you to explain what happens in your industry. Also, I would want to understand about Pugmarks. What was the inspiration behind starting Pugmarks? Who are the founders? What's the story kind of looking like?
Okay. So, and thank you for this opportunity, Amit. Glad that we are speaking like this. So, as far as the story of Pugmarks is concerned, it was founded in 1999. Yes, by
Really?
three
Okay.
passion.
Yeah.
Yeah, long time. So we are in our 24th years of operation,
Uh-huh.
and it was founded by three passionate engineers, and they were, of course, the basic liking was they used to like outdoors and wildlife. So that's how they started. I mean, this was just started as a not a company basically. They just started it to take their friends and families, just for a weekend outing or something, and that's how the business started developing.
Oh, great. This was not intentional as a commercial business, but it was fun, and later on, it became a full-fledged business kind of. And I'm pretty sure you're the largest one in this space in India as of today, right? So, can you put across, the challenges, because it started as a fun activity. It grew. What potential did the founders see here? What were the challenges kind of when this all started?
Correct. So what happens, Amit, is let's say, for example, when we go for any outing with our family, so it becomes a very individual outing, right? So there is no consent required because we are taking our family. But when it comes to a group of people or maybe children, in our case, first is we required consent from the parents,
Right.
and then there are guidelines. Like uh, these days, we have got very good guidelines from the government of India, and Maharashtra government also have these guidelines. But during that time, there was no formal structure as such
Right.
like we have these days.
Right.
So to find out that structure first, and then when we used to go outside Maharashtra, we used to travel in trains that time. So to get the train tickets availability, and to find out right resources, like we call them volunteers in our case, people who lead those programs. So find out right people was a major challenge during that time. Yes.
Right. And how big have you grown right now?
Big as in see, in each vacation, for example, let's say in summer season, we take about 2,000 campers every year
Very nice.
all over India. So at various very interesting destinations like Manali, Rishikesh, Dandeli, and then it also includes marine locations like Lakshadweep and Andamans. So, and the age group is about 8 to 24 years is what we cater.
Okay. So the ones who are energetic, who wants to go out there and do some fun. It's great. So with all of this, what do you think your key values are as a company? What drives you people? What makes you so much passionate about this business?
See, our mission is to make people understand about nature,
Mhm.
and then what we do is, I mean, the people who led our treks are actually young, enthusiastic people who go on trek, who led those outings. Okay, so the family background is as such where they also have these values already inbuilt with them. We just make sure that they are aware of these values when they are on field. So basic is our basic value is to make people understand about nature and adventure and
Right.
sensitize them is what we plan to do.
Perfect, Bhavin. So from a perspective of technology now getting into your business now, you trying to uh, grow your business further. Uh, how do you think your selection of Zoho has supported the whole spectrum?
Correct. So we have, Amit, come 24 years now. Okay, we are doing this business. So what happened was post COVID, when people started becoming tech savvy, and started using mobile phones and all the internet gadgets a lot more, we had a huge data with us. And also the the way people were looking at this industry and they were booking
Right.
their travel plans started changing drastically, because the awareness of about all the websites and taking online meetings and all that has become very easy and very uh, and it became very user friendly, what I can say.
I agree.
And then we understood that we'll have to shift to a platform which will resolve all our problems. The problems were basically, the booking engine was based somewhere else, the inquiry management system was somewhere else, and then we also had a lot of internal processes where while we do go on camps, we follow those processes. So we wanted all that on a single platform. And when we heard about Zoho and we initially had a first demo, we kind of decided that we have to shift to Zoho. Yes, it took about 2 years for us to come to that decision. But once we got that demo from Zoho, we thought that we had to switch to Zoho.
Right. And there specifically, if I have to ask you in any specific examples which Zoho has helped you, what would those be?
So the specific would be, see, when we do our branding on all the social media platforms, right? And then all people, let's say, give us a comment, or maybe they reply to on our any post which we add. We need to get it in the CRM. So initially, what we used to do is we used to manually check all our feeds on our social media handles and then reply to them. What happens is with the Zoho, it automatically funnels down everything to a place where we can then easily reply to these customers.
Right.
And sorry to interrupt you, but what happens is, because the seasonal nature of our business, we cannot have a lot of manpower, because apart from season, we don't, our resource, we don't do much, right? So we have to make sure that we have right people and we have to run with minimum people.
Right.
Then that's why Zoho help us to work with a lot of minimum manpower in the office.
Perfect, Bhavin. I think you guys are using Zoho and you would be wanting to increase the usage of Zoho going forward as well in different departments of yours. You guys chose Aarialife. We did the implementation for you. What was your thought of choosing Aarialife? Why would you choose only Aarialife company? There are so many partners out there. What do you think about that?
See, to be very honest, we did shortlisted few technology partners to implement Zoho as per our internal processes. Then we had initial demo with the marketing team, and the actual engineers also gave us a demo. Although, to be honest, the quote was a little on a higher side. But when we had that meeting with the engineers, we saw that the engineers knew the product, knew Zoho very well. What we were looking at is they understood well. They come up with good solutions that how we can integrate our internal processes with Zoho. And then now when we have completed 1 year and first phase has already completed, we have used it for 1 year. I guess we are pretty happy with all you guys have delivered.
So Bhavin, I understand there are challenges while we implement any product. It's a new product coming up. Things have to change the organization. There are a lot of people or companies out there exploring technology product, right? So what would be your recommendation or suggestion to them while they implement Zoho or any other software? I would put it that way, because you have run through those challenges. You know what they are. It would help to give it to the community as
well. What I feel is, even in our business, all the processes were offline. So to get those processes online, what we need is a person within the organization who knows in each and every process of the organization. See, right from sales to the operations, that person has to know all the processes so well, so that he can then or she can then just transform those processes from offline to online.
Absolutely.
A lot of charts have to be made. to explain these processes to a third party vendor who does not know about your business.
Right.
So I would recommend that a person who entirely know the business should lead this project is the first criteria, is what I feel.
Absolutely. I am completely with you on that because, any technology partner can help you with technology, but, there should be an internal business partner who, makes it possible within the organization as such.
True.
Very well
True.
said on that. Final question. Would you recommend Aarialife to other customers? What are your thoughts about Aarialife?
To be honest, Amit, yes, I would definitely recommend all the other companies who are looking for a partner who can, do the transformation of their business. I would say because best part is the engineering support which you guys have. I guess best team to have a correct person leading the project is very important. Maybe all the companies who are, still on the edge, on the fence right now, who are looking at, planning to get that transformation done, I guess they should definitely go with Aarialife is what I feel.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Bhavin, for the recommendation here. Now, one personal question, if I have to put it, what advice would you give your younger self? What do you think if you go back in time, you would want to change? This is something what you would want to do, not as a company maybe, but as a person.
True.
What would that be?
See, if you ask me if I was, let's say, 10 years before or 15 years before, the transportation within India, right? Say, I will talk about my business, industry I belong to. So the transportation system that time was not that structured, right?
Yes.
So, if I would be during that time, I would structure that well so that people have choices to travel. Right now we have various travel options where if you want to book a cab, we are on a fingertip, we can just from our mobile we can just book a cab, right?
Yeah.
So during that time that option was not there. Technology has helped. And to my younger team in my office, I always tell them, make sure you are aware of all the changes which are happening in the world.
Yeah.
Make sure you take out time from your all the work and go through whatever is happening in the world.
Everything is interrelated today. Everything is fast.
Absolutely.
I still remember those days when I bought my first PC in maybe 1994 or somewhere around there. It took me 3 months for my PC to get delivered at my house. And now it's just like a shopping cart, right? You just go buy from somewhere. The world is changing. Technology is moving very fast, right?
True.
So adoption across the globe is also becoming very fast, right? Perfect. Quick question from a Pugmarks perspective. You definitely would have growth plans. Do you plan to venture into new side of business, open new ventures? Is there a vision which looks about growing Pugmarks to a much bigger company with a vision?
Absolutely, we do have. Basically, right now we are. Our head office is in Pune. We also have office in Mumbai, and our business is Maharashtra centric as of now.
Understand.
So going forward, we definitely have plans to have offices in all the Taiwan cities in India, and then we also have franchising network in Maharashtra. We would like to grow that network to all the other cities in India. And yes, definitely we are into phase 2 now of our implementation with Zoho. I'm sure it is going to help.
Perfect. Thank you, Bhavin, for joining me here today. It was very nice talking to you. Very informative. Very energetic by heart is what I would say for you. Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you very much for joining in. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Amit. Thank you.
Thanks.